Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Gun Show. I always appreciate your time. I got some great people on my panel today. You're going to be stoked about this. We're talking IMTS. We're talking Starrag. We're talking Udo. We're talking Paul. We're talking Eddie. We're getting excited. MTD is going to be on the Starrag booth Thursday, 12:30 to 2:30. The booth number is 338556. Udo, I'm so happy you flew all the way from... No, you're in Kentucky, right? You didn't fly from Germany today, did you?
No,
but Paul did fly from the UK
Right.
just for this meeting, just for you. Wait, did I tell somebody else that as well? I think I did. Well, Paul's flying in for everyone. Udo, we're going to IMTS. Your machines are massive. We have to rent an entire hall to fit in one of your machines, I think. So oftentimes we go with the smaller Boomotech sizes as well. But at EMO, your team was real creative. Elena's one of your superstars of marketing. And I remember doing this terrible robot dance thing because you had that transformer with that machine head that was moving so cool. Paul's super familiar with all of that as well with the relationship we have in Europe. But we're headed to Chicago in just a little while. What are we going to see this year? Welcome back to the Gun Show, my friends. This is the VIP edition.
You will see the Z3 head over there as well.
Yeah? Are you going to dance with me?
Absolutely, because you liked it so much, so we decided to bring it over to Chicago.
Awesome.
Now, it is really, as you said, we cannot really bring the machines over because just when we talk about the echo speed, the machines are pretty much too large to bring into the booth. But the highlight, the heart of the machine is the Z3 head, the parallel kinematic, 30,000 RPM, 160 horsepower, not 160,000. That would be great, right?
One day.
In one day. We will work on that. That's absolutely correct. It's basically the fastest machine when you talk about aero structures. And the parallel kinematic is so exciting to see. So we decided to bring the head over and we will showcase it and we'll probably have a lot of good discussions with our customers.
Guaranteed. That head is so cool. And the way you guys display it makes it even more fun to have that discussion. I mean, it's enjoyable. Something I'd like to bring up for you, Udo, is Eddie and I spent some time at your facility recently, and we had a partner event. Mm-hmm. So as powerful and as famous and as expert level as Starrag is, you surround yourself with those type of people as well. Eddie, I'm going to let you have a little bit of time, a couple of questions, because we did really enjoy ourselves there, didn't we?
No, it was a great time. Beautiful facility, by the way. Beautiful. And I think that, I know that your collection of individuals and that partnership that you've built were solidified, and everything that he said, we captured so much content there. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of curious, and you can call it cliche if you will. I feel there's no such thing as the self-made individual, self-made company. You rise on the shoulders of other giants and other individuals. So I would love for you to speak about your partnerships, because they're clearly in abundance. They're clearly deep. There's high value there. What are your thoughts on your partnerships and how they've gotten you into this level where you are in the U.S. market?
So the partnerships with our partners is extremely important, because we are a solution provider. We are not just a machine tool supplier. And that means also we need high-end partners to basically supply the full solution to our customers. And we have to be, that sounds a little bit arrogant, but we have to be very selective with our partners, because we also need high-end partners to, at the end of the day, provide the full high-end solution to our customers. And that is what we do. I will not name all of them. We had the partner event. They're all listed.
We wouldn't have enough time because everyone likes you so much. Right. Listing all the partners would take all day.
Yeah, everybody. It was a party for sure. Everybody was there.
Can you imagine I forget one? Then I'm in really big trouble.
We're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today. Paul, I saved you for last because you talk so much. No, I'm just kidding. You talk just the right amount.
I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. But our relationship as MTD is a global channel, and we bring news and technology from all over the world. The power that we have is we actually visit these places and then bring it home, right? We bring it to our local areas. We have a great relationship for a long time with Starrag. Udo is a friend of yours. You saw him in Germany as well. Elena is a friend of yours. I mean, the Starrag family is family of ours also. What have you seen and experienced, and what are you excited about?
Well, I think most recently we had the Aerospace Tech Days, didn't we? Which we were at, which you talk about the Z3 head, but there was so many machines there. IMTS is one thing, but I think if people really want to see everything that you do, visiting some of those sorts of days is imperative, really, isn't it? And I mean, you get the amount of customers that actually come to your HQ to witness those innovations. And I think what's really impressive to me is and this will be reflected at IMTS as well, it's not just the machine, is it? It's all about the application. Right. What you're doing is, certainly at the most recent Tech Days, I think there was 13 stations. But all these stations were dedicated to a solution about an application. It might have been like the Echo Speed machining, ripping through titanium. It might be about the
Ripping
the
through
blades.
titanium, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, I
But-
love that.
But it might be about the impellers and the blades and how you machine them and the best ways. Even the additive side I saw, whether you were printing the blade and then machining it afterwards, and there was kind of a 50% saving in this, and
Wow.
it was 30% faster and all the rest of it. So it's very dedicated towards taking the part and providing a better way of making it faster, more precise, and all the rest of it. So, and you're right, Tony. Our relationship with Starrag has flourished in recent years, and I love. I make no secret of the fact that I do thoroughly enjoy Udo's company, Elena's, and Lee, and Paul Zajac, and all the people we work with back in the UK. So I'm very much looking forward to the IMTS. But I think what you'll come on to is it isn't just about the machine. I think you're going to have a lot of parts there, which people. I suppose the aim is that people look at them and go, that's similar to what I'm doing, and I'm
And I
having
could
a
probably do
problem,
it better.
and I could probably do it better. I mean, I went to a company in Ireland, Dawnlock Precision, where they got the Boomertech machines, and they actually compared. They bought. This is a really fascinating story. They bought two machines. They couldn't decide between the Boomertech and a competitor's machine, so they bought both of them. Right? They bought both.
Did they?
Yeah, they bought both, and they put both to the test, and subsequently they then went and purchased a second Boomertech machine. So
No
their
kidding.
test was, it wasn't a case of, okay, well, they bought both machines, and the Boomertech machine outperformed the other competitor's machine. So subsequently they bought a second one. But it was all about, control of the process, making the part faster, more accurately, and it was all to do with the medical sector. So yeah.
Did Paul get any of that right?
Everything.
Everything was right?
But it's
Well
the first
done,
time I've
sir.
ever heard a story. Normally, even when I sold machine tools, I never went in anywhere and someone said to me, well, do you know what? I can't decide between you and somebody else, so I'm going to buy both. It just doesn't happen, but it did happen.
Yeah, that's-
Sometimes it has happened. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's probably not what everybody likes, but it is sometimes happen. But Paul, you said a couple of very important things. Everything what you said was important.
Some of it.
But some of it. But we also changed a little bit this year our theme, our strategy for the IMTS. So we actually cut down on the number of machines, right? And we brought in more of these exciting applications, which you saw, for example, in Switzerland, because that's exactly what we would like to achieve. Bring the customer to the booth, show them a very excited Blisk, a giant original landing gear, and then really take the customer and walk him through and explain him how we do the part, where we can support him, right? Again, not only with the machine, with the tooling, for example. What a lot of customers don't know, we make our own tooling. Which other machine tool company is really doing that, right? You saw the tooling facility in Switzerland. We have special software. If somebody talks about Blisk blade, for example, then we can provide our own software to program the blade. FMS solutions, of course. And that is what we would like to achieve at the IMTS. Bring the customer in, have very good conversations with them, and really not just talk about the machine, talk about the whole process chain.
At EBITDA Growth Systems, we guarantee to double your value in 3 years. Well, instead of telling you about a guarantee, how about if I tell you a story? We had a shop owner come to us at an event saying, I'm not sure if you can help us. He said, we have our credit lines maxed out in our business. I have a second mortgage on my home, it's maxed out. I'm not sure what to do. I have a payroll coming up next week and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Can you help us? We said we weren't sure, so we came in and we came alongside of him. In 18 months, he went from not having any money to having over $800,000 in the bank and having a 6 times exit what his value was at that day. And now he's living a life that he always dreamed of with his family. And it's fantastic, and that's what's really rewarding for us, and that's what EBITDA Growth Systems is all about. If you want to know more about EBITDA Growth Systems, go to www.ebitagrowthsystems.com, EBITDA growthsystems.com, and go to our contact page where I will reach out to you personally.
I guess it's difficult for you with the amount of kit that you've got, the different machine types you've got. Which one do you bring? It must be that decision. It's because, I mean, the US market, which you guys clearly know a lot more about it than me, but every industry is being manufactured in this continent. So how do you decide which machine is the best to bring? So you're better off bringing lots of applications that support all the different ones, aren't you? I guess.
It's a very difficult decision, but we brought in, or we will bring in for this year, your favorite machine, the Boomertech machine.
Oh, it's a great. It's an easy machine to love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an easy machine. And so we will have the new Neo, the 191 Neo at the booth. And we do something a little bit different with that machine. We talked a lot about aerospace applications, the landing gear, the blade, the blisk, etc. But we are also very strong in medical. We should not really forget that, right? We concentrate, particularly here in the US, a lot on aerospace, but we are also very strong in medical, and that is what we will do on the Neo. We make a double bone plate on this machine. That's a very, very exciting application. And Eddie, we spoke earlier about it. I call the Bumatech the Swiss Army knife, but you corrected me, and I should call it now. What did you say earlier?
Oh, I think you nailed it. I mean, it screams versatility when you say that. I think you absolutely
Versatility.
nailed it. Absolutely,
That's
man.
really, yeah. I mean, you can have up to 3 spindles on the machine, 30,000 RPM. You can have pickup devices. You can retake units, automation, bar feeders. I mean, that machine can do it all. It's always fascinating to talk about the Bumatech machine.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of axes on that machine is really fun. I'm going to segue, if it's okay with you, Udo, and just talk a little bit about an upcoming project we have that I think is very exciting, because you did recently sell one of your larger machines to a wonderful company in St. Louis, Sire, right? And that thing is being, I mean, this place is aerospace, back to aerospace again. But what I love about Starrag here in the U.S. and working with Elena as well is they support education. They're supporting STEM. So we're actually headed out there. These kids are building rockets, and we're going to film this, and then they're going to shoot them off into space in partnership with a large aerospace company that's all coming out there. So we're filming all of this, and also partnership with Sire, who invests in your machines and makes aerospace. Can we just talk a little bit about that project? Because that one to me is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely it is. I mean, you talk about the Lindbergh Foundation, right?
Yes.
And we are so proud and so excited to be part of it together with you guys. I honestly forgot what the date is.
It's like the first. I have it on my calendar. It's the first week of September, last week of August, I believe. But let me double check that. While you talk about it, I'll pull up the dates.
Yeah. So and here, being part of this organization and acting like a sponsor, or being allowed to be a sponsor for them, that's for us absolutely awesome.
What machine is it? Which one?
Real quick, Paul, before you answer that question, it will actually be August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So that's when it'll be. The end of July, beginning of August is when that full week of excitement will be. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, which machine?
We talk actually about 2 machines. It is a Heckert 800X5, a 5-axis machine, and a big STC 1800.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So that's it's a big project.
You know, I saw when I was at the Tech Days, you had the one of the horizontal machining centers with they replaced the second pallet, the twin pallet, with a cobot, didn't they? They had a cobot in there. So essentially, you know, like you normally get a twin pallet machine, you got 2 pallets, you load up the second pallet, and that goes in. They actually replaced that with a cobot, and the idea was that it just gives so much more flexibility than having just an extra pallet with a tombstone on it or what have you. And it was just a consideration of just trying to do something a little bit different. That was really attracting a lot of attention.
Yeah, well, anytime we see something where people get creative and we go, I haven't seen that before, but I didn't know I could do that. You know,
but it's trying to think in your mind, and this is what I think what we love about manufacturing and machining is you try and apply it to certain things and think, well, how does that work? You know, how's that going to save me time? But with something like a cobot in there, you can use a vision system, so you can put irregular shaped parts and all the rest of it. Yeah, it was just fascinating to see.
It was.
Yeah.
But also, we should not forget what was, again, I have to say, very fascinating, the hydrostatic machine.
Yeah,
I mean, you
yeah,
mentioned
yeah.
already
Absolutely,
before the application. How do you call it? Ripping through titanium.
He said ripping through titanium. Yeah.
Well, they do that. You have that monster cut, which is like 63 millimeters in one pass. I mean, it's just, you know. And actually, the machine that you're talking about, the STC there at the Tech Days, actually was turning, it's multitasking, it's everything, isn't it? So it's not just you know one discipline.
No, it's turning, milling. It's basically a 5 or a 6-axis machine.
Yeah.
But it is really impressive when this machine is cutting. I wish we could bring it to the IMTS.
Hi everybody, Amy Teal, CEO and co-founder of Shop Floor Coffee, proudly a women-owned business that's supporting the manufacturing community.
Mike Franz, CIO, co-founder of Shop Floor Coffee. Thanks everybody for tuning in to check us out. Amy, tell us a little bit about Shop Floor Coffee.
So we're here to give back to the manufacturing community through purchases of coffee. So every purchase you make, we donate a portion of those proceeds back to help workforce development initiatives.
We can't tell you how much it means to us to help support the great manufacturing community. We've been involved with it for like 20 years, and we know there's issues around finding good people, finding people that really want to be involved in the industry, and we want to start by giving back to that, giving back to the programs, getting kids involved with these awesome programs. There's robotics, there's computer software, there's so many cool things involved with the industry that people just aren't aware of. We want to help raise that awareness by giving back in a little way that we can.
And really, we came up with the idea of shop floor coffee because there are two complaints on a shop floor. It's the coffee and the toilet paper. We can't do anything about the toilet paper, but we can help you get better tasting coffee on your shop floor while helping the community. So shopfloorcoffee.com, come visit us and support the community.
You know, you just helped me realize that Eddie and I we're now a little bit mad at you. You didn't bring us to that Tech Days and get to see all this firsthand. But I saw your videos, which were wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing it with us after the event itself.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it's what we do. We bring the technology for everyone.
But the Switzerland to go to be fair, and I know we're talking about IMTS, but I have to say that not just the tech days and seeing the technology, but the hospitality that you guys offer is superb as well.
It was a great event. And it will be happening again next year, Tony.
And we learned
Paul?
that we knew each other from a long time ago as well,
Yes,
didn't we?
that is.
But that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story. It's not really for this podcast.
Well, I kind of
can
now I
do a
kind of want to hear
separate-
it.
No.
Can you stick around? We'll do a second podcast. What time's your flight today, Udo?
I have plenty of time.
There we go. First, they don't invite us to their event. Now they're keeping secrets from us.
And
like,
having their own podcast.
we're just gonna have our own conversation.
I think you and I are gonna start talking here, Eddie. All right.
But your podcast will be boring. You have to listen to Paul and me.
Is
That's
that, okay. I'm getting shot down all over the place on these
Shots
podcasts
fired.
today. Megan's performing better than me, and Tony says he's not really my friend. We're having all sorts of fun today. Thanks for that. But here in the U.S., it's the same. I mean, your headquarters here, the hospitality, Eddie and I experienced it firsthand, the Oktoberfest style and the gifts that you gave out were so thoughtful. I mean, the company in general is just, it's one of those companies you want to work with for the success of the technology, for the success it can bring the company that works with the machines, but also because of the relationships. I mean, you guys just do so well at connecting with the people you work with and making them feel like family as well. And we're lucky to have you in our lives.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the Boomer Tech machine that you have there really is a tremendous solution.
Oh,
We did
truly. What is it? 8-axis? 8-axis? 7-axis Boomer-Tech. I mean, this thing, it could do anything you want with if it fits in that envelope. I mean, truly, anything
the
you want.
machine is dancing, right?
Yes.
Like Eddie did in our showroom when we had the partnership.
Only a couple times, okay? Only a couple times.
Well, Udo, as we close this thing out, we're at zeros on our clock right now. If I come to your booth at IMTS, well, I'm certainly going to come to the booth, so there's no if there. But if a person out there...
I'm afraid about that, yeah.
I hope you still want me there. But for someone watching, listening right now that's going to go to IMTS and they have a million booths to choose from, it feels like, and they decide they're going to come spend time with you, what do you think they're going to leave with? What do you think they're going to see while they're there and they're going to walk off going, okay, I learned something new today. You know, I want to spend more time with these guys. What do you think we're going to feel when we spend time with you and then walk off the booth?
Two things, that we are a real true partner, as you said earlier in the podcast. So we are not delivering just a machine tool, that we are the full solution provider, and that the customer really can see that and feel it when he is coming to our booth, talking to our experts. We will have all the experts from Europe over there, of course, a team from the United States. That's what they hopefully take from it.
Perfect. Eddie, Paul, we're about out of time. Any other questions? We're good?
No, good for me.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
For everyone watching, listening, we appreciate your time. We will see you at IMTS. The Starrag booth number, one more time, is 338-556. We will be there, the MTDCNC team, on Thursday from 12:30 to 2:30. We hope to see you there. But by all means, stop by the booth Monday through Saturday. Spend time with Udo. Elena, do you want to come on camera and just wave? You don't even but Elena will be there as well. Everyone knows her anyway. She doesn't even have to hop on camera. But join us on the Starrag booth. Thank you all for joining us for this podcast. Paul, Eddie, Udo, we really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.